Hey there, Brendan here with Oregon E-Bikes. Here's our top 5 tips to get you out there riding happy with your new Bosch Nyon display. Let's check it out. So if you haven't ridden your Nyon display in a little bit, it will go into a sleep mode. So the boot up sequence does take a little bit. It's a bit different than if you've got a Purion and 2V or something else. So our power button's down here, and it's going to go through its boot up sequence. So it does take a little bit. It always goes to the screen that you were last on, but this is kind of the default screen. So here we have our speed, and remember the display is touchscreen. So that's our speed. This little dial here, depending on the mode you're in, it shows you the work that the motor is doing, and then also a little portion of what the rider is doing. So it's your total effort overall. So those are our different systems. Down here you've got a quick range calculator. So you'll see it changing. Again, the range is based on the last mile you did and the mode that you're in. So I'm going to go to the right. So we have trip distance, trip time, average speed, altitude. All these things are customizable. This is the navigation feature. You do have to pair with the Bosch My Connect app, but it is pretty slick. So again, just some more data fields. These are all just default settings. You can customize all this stuff, or you can leave it alone. To engage the walk mode, it's this little walkie guy right here. But it's important to note that you have to be in a level of assistance, and it doesn't matter which one, Eco, Tour, Sport, EMTB, Turbo, whatever. But if I'm off, it won't do anything, right? But I have to be in something. We'll use Sport because I feel sporty today. Hit the walk, hold the plus, and it's engaging the motor. It's also worth noting it's important on what gear you're in. So in this case, on the roll-off E14, if I'm going up a hill, I might want to be in like gear 1, 2, or 3. If I want to go a little faster, if I'm doing a crosswalk or something like that, I might want to be in a bit higher gear, because that gear is going to dictate how fast or slow, how much power the motor is giving you. It's also worth noting when you engage the walk feature, again, on the Kiox, Nyon, and Smartphone Hub display families, we tap it here. That green bar is going to give you a countdown. So while that green bar is still there and the walk assistance is on the screen, you have the ability to hold the plus. I'll kind of give you a countdown to when it's turned off. All right, so if I'm in miles per hour and I want kilometers, it's pretty easy, but it can be a bit hidden. I hit the left button. Again, on the Nyon, you can drag, it is touchscreen. That little gear up there, that's your settings. Touch that. So I can scroll down, system settings, time zone, all that stuff. I know we're not in Berlin, but I feel European. Units, metric, or imperial. There you go. And that's how you switch from kilometers to miles an hour or vice versa. Another neat feature of the Nyon display is the brightness and backlight capability. It does have a sensor in there, given how much daylight you're in, or if you're in like direct sunlight. Or you can scroll to the left again. So that's just the screen over here, and you got brightness. So A is automatic, that's what uses the sensor, or you can manually set it 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. Another really cool feature that we're super stoked about with the Nyon display and the Kiox display is their ability to be an ignition key with the Bosch system. So I power my display down right here, pop it off. Nobody can turn the bike on, so it's totally defeated. Take it with me. So those are our top 5 tips to get you out there riding happy with your Bosch Nyon display. Questions, hit us up in the comments. I know I say it all the time, but hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks again, and ride happy.